Okay. So waiting to go live on all platforms.
I think we're live
it
on
looks like
Instagram,
we are
or
good
YouTube,
now
at least.
on IG. Yes, we were already good on YouTube, but waiting for the IG. But happy Whiskey Wednesday, everybody. Welcome on this date, June 24th, 2026. Coming to you a little bit later than usual, but it's Whiskey Wednesday, folks. So we're going to make it happen regardless. We hope you all are having a fantastic week thus far. Made it through to hump day successfully. And, it's always a pleasure and an honor to sit down with my buddies just to fellowship a little bit, enjoy whiskey, talk whiskey. And, so Mike and Alonzo in the house, but also have my man John and Jeff in the background as well. Certainly a pleasure to have them in the house with us for Whiskey Wednesday. So thank you, fellas, for being here. Indeed, we're going to sip on some things. Nothing too crazy. It's a 100 proof to full proof type of night. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 items is about 100 proof, and a couple things to finish with, just to kind of end the show with some fun and a little bit more spirit. So what's up, Mike? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's good. Better than the reflecting pool. I'll tell you that much.
Wow.
There you go.
I heard there's a Ferris wheel and it's shut down and bad traffic over there. Well, I mean,
we're on the good side of Capitol Hill.
Next is the races here next, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. What's Indy?
Yeah, the Indy
races.
IndyCar.
Yep.
Wow.
Absolutely.
We're going to shoot Fast and Furious 12. Starring Trump, I guess. Right?
Starring Trump.
I guess he's only right.
There you go.
Give him the idea.
Right. Give him some ideas, right? Absolutely.
World Cup has been amazing.
Oh, it has been. It's been amazing.
Just shout out to the man himself. Mr. Messi is showing that he is not aging at all. It's that same thing where LeBron isn't barely aging, and it's just people who are good at their craft. Ovi aging a little teeny bit. People good at their craft. You're just good. You know how to do it when you're strong, when you're fast, when you're young. You know how to do it when you get older. You know how to make it work, and you still do it at a high level.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
It's been a fun tournament.
Yeah,
it's like there's been even the games you're like, I don't really need to watch this.
That 0-0 game was just good.
Yeah,
they held England was somebody to 0.
Yeah, Ghana, England.
Yeah.
One of the best games today was Haiti, Morocco, and that wasn't on Fox. That wasn't on the main TV, but it was a great game. So if you're missing out, I don't know what you're doing.
If you're one of those people who are like, I don't like soccer, or there's nothing to watch, basketball and football's over, you're a fool. I'm just saying. I've been getting into soccer over the last 4 years. I don't watch all the time. I don't keep up. But if you're missing the World Cup and the hype,
you're right.
World Cup is filling NFL stands more than NFL fills their own stands.
Yep,
it's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So great time, folks. Hope you're enjoying soccer, and hope you're enjoying. Is this the last Whiskey Wednesday of the month?
It is,
last Whiskey Wednesday month. Hope you're enjoying the month. June.
First Whiskey Wednesday. July is actually on July 1st. Is actually Whiskey Wednesday.
Ooh, wow. All right. Well, gosh, happy belated Father's Day to everybody. And with that said, let's go ahead and get into the whiskeys. We have a number of fresh cracks, folks. Actually, everything was a fresh crack, with the exception of the Alonzo Barrel Project tonight. Even the second whiskey on the table, that was actually a fresh crack as well, right?
Yeah.
So let's get into it, everybody. Let's go ahead and stage.
I don't know what to expect from this.
Pour
me a little bit light on this one.
The first whiskey here, which is Rebel 100 proof, the aged 6-year expression, and we are looking forward to it. Indeed, let me do my little work in the background and get this all ready to go. All right, so Rebel 100 proof, but the 6-year aged version as opposed to just the standard 100 proof.
Ooh.
Excited to try this. I'm a Rebel fan, man.
I'm
Of course, I'm a
too.
wheated bourbon fan, and of course, your Rebel is going to be a wheated bourbon mash bill. Kentucky Straight, of course.
I get like pecan pralines. That's what I smell. Like a lot of nuttiness, like caramelized nuts, pecans. Man, it's like you walked into Buc-ee's, and you just heard you just smelled like the sugary nuts.
It's crazy. We were just talking about Buc-ee's. She's like, what's that restaurant, that truck stop that everybody goes to? And I'm like, truck stop? I don't drive trucks. What do you? I don't know. And then I'm just, Buc-ee's? Yeah, that's the one.
Man,
I heard Buc-ee's is the
Right. So shout out to Lux Road Distillery. They're in Bardstown, who of course is they're the folks behind the Rebel brand as well as others.
There's a freshness here.
yeah. I mean, in 6 years, there's still like I haven't gotten to the palate yet, but there's a lot of complexity for it. I feel like Rebel is a slept-on brand. It's a bottom shelfer, but for a wheated at 100 proof, like where I mean, Maker's Mark doesn't. I love Maker's Mark, but Maker's Mark 100 proof, way more than what a Rebel 100 is.
There's reasons for everything also.
Mm-hmm.
There's a freshness here. I'm getting something like a pretzel, salted pretzel.
Yeah.
Something a little doughy, brioche. Like I'm getting like salted pretzel.
A little salted pretzel, okay. I don't know if it's the toast level, but gosh, my first sip, there was a level of spices there that I wasn't expecting necessarily from a wheated bourbon, but I definitely got it. We'll see if those remain true on the second sip, but maybe there's a little bit of a kind of a spice mint like.
There's a lot of sweetness on there too.
Yeah.
Nope.
Creaminess.
Yeah.
Way better than I thought it was gonna be.
There's like a savory green note for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's got a sweetness on the front. Really does.
Well, that's what I like about Rebel, just even the standard one, right? Is that is very approachable, a lot of vanillin, kind of creaminess, always used with a hint of nutty characteristic, a little bit of the pecan, as I think Mike alluded to,
Out of the regular.
or just the regular, just the baseline. Little toffee-like-esque profile. And I don't know, I see it here as well, but this one maybe has a little bit more structure in the mid palate compared to the standard, which maybe showcases a little bit more of a youthful flavor note.
I think this
And
definitely
intensity
does
of
take
alcohol.
it up.
Although they're the same proof,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
But I wonder too if it's like with it being aged a little bit longer, so it's just pulling a little bit more of that oak, which is going to add that a little bit of that heat and structure to it for sure. I mean, this is for what it is, and for 6 years, 100 proof. Like Lux Row comes out with some great stuff. Beautiful distillery out there.
It's a lot better than I expected.
You were cautious on it in the pre-show.
I'm still cautious. It's better than I thought. I'm still cautious.
Yeah. Still get a lot of that.
I like your word
savory
choice,
green
Mike.
note.
He was cautious. Yeah.
I still get a lot of that savory green note that you meant. Like I'm trying to figure out if it's like an herb or if it's like mint, almost like a spearmint. But there's definitely like a fresh green note, almost like green tea, like kind of like how matcha, like unsweetened matcha might be.
Okay.
I just imagine this in like a cocktail. Imagine this in like Manhattan, Boulevardier, paper plane.
I don't.
Paper plane.
Oh yeah.
I don't envision that.
Yeah. Some of the kind of finer creaminess and the lighter tannin that I get here. The wood note plays up so forward that the tannin gives you kind of that drier. So that paper plane with the citrus in there, the lemon. It'd be really, really refreshing. But definitely a little bit more oomph in power in this particular expression versus just a standard Rebel. And that is super interesting. I think this one might need a little time to open up and breathe a bit. Because it's if you're not a fan of Rebel, just for a baseline, as Mike said, kind of more of an everyday expression, it really does over deliver in my opinion for an easy drinking bourbon, a summertime drinking bourbon as well. 85 plus degrees outside. That one is, although it's 100 proof, it's not going to wreck the palate, right? It's not going to be overly volatile when it comes to the alcohol. This one definitely gives me a little bit more structure, and I'm sitting back. I want this one maybe kind of into the evening, right? Or maybe a cocktail. Right now, we are doing an online pricing of $34.99 on this bad boy. So if y'all want some, we just got a little bit in, and it's not often that we showcase bourbons that we have in stock, but if there's an opportunity to do so, why not, right?
I was gonna say 3 of these bottles on the table are sold in some sort of variety here.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is rare. We rarely have bottles. Everyone's asking, like, "Oh, can I find this at Chats? Can I find this at Chats?" Oh no, sorry. 3 of them.
I can see that.
Yeah, 3 of them. You can. So yeah, neat stuff. Neat stuff. All right. Well, let's go ahead and kind of round the corner on this one and give our verdict in a couple moments.
Is it growing on you? Passing on you? You haven't had a lot.
Last sip is better. I like the sweetness there. As the third sip came, some of the structure died off of me. I think the sweetness is coming down the palate, and the structure is further to the back of the palate. I think it's shifting a little bit more, a little more half and half. And that was a little more sweet and structured to me. It opened up in those few minutes.
I don't know how this.
This definitely you, sir. First of the night.
All right.
You don't know how we do this.
I'm letting you.
I tell you.
Talk.
Thank you, kind gentleman.
For me, I've always liked Rebel. I think it's an underrated brand. I think a lot of stuff that Luxro does. It's kind of like a sneaky little hitter. Even like their store picks, like their private selection of Rebel, fantastic weeders at the price. This, I wonder, again, like, say this probably every week, what would it be like with just a little bit more proof? But at 100 proof, it's like great as a daily drinker. For $35, it's like right in that daily drinker category where it's not going to break the bank. I'm going to go 7.25 on this one.
7.25. Okay.
I think if this was higher in proof, it would be out of bounds. I do like the sweetness there. I just think that there's sweetness, but not a depth of flavor, if that makes sense. I think if we went higher in proof, some of those flavors I got for me would be lost.
Yeah.
I mean, if we factor in price, age statement, proof, I'm gonna go 6.75. I think that's a good score for an everyday sipper.
6.75. And Mike, you were at
7.25.
7.25. Okay.
That was the jets that just flew over.
Yeah, you don't hear them often flying over our roof line there, but
there it is again.
Joint Base Andrews is scrambling for some reason.
No, it's the opening night of the state fair.
There you go.
The district fair.
Yeah, whatever they call it. Whatever they call it. Whatever they call it.
I love it because we all refer to DC as a state. We leave here.
It's a state.
We call it a state.
It's a state.
It's so crazy.
All right. Well, it's my goal, I guess.
Yeah.
And I think that for this expression, I'm going to have to maybe join Alonzo at 6.75. It's certainly a very, very fair expression of a wheated style bourbon. And of course, I am a wheated fan. There's just a little bit more of an attack of structure on the back end, which creates a more boozy finish for me, and not quite as creamy and maybe balanced as I was expecting from a Rebel, because in the standard one you get just such a perfect little easy drinking whiskey at 100 proof. This one, there's certainly a bit more time and care needed in sipping this one. It's not necessarily for every occasion, but a fun whiskey nonetheless. 6.75. Might go 7 as it breathes a little bit and I come back to it. But yeah, there we go. Rebel 100 proof. We do have it around here at Chats. Got an online sale price going at $34.99. I think MSRP or SRP is usually about $50 or so, but certainly a quality little whiskey for not a little money at $35. All right.
There we are.
Very good. Well, we're going to move things right along. And just before we do, John, Jeff, what y'all think, man?
I think what you said about toffee.
Okay.
I think that rounded the perspective for me.
Mm-hmm.
I was saying, what's that candy that used to be very strong candy? It's very popular candy.
Werther's? Werther's?
Werther's original.
Yeah. Like
Mary Jane's.
Oh, you're talking about Heat Bar?
Heat.
Yeah, Heat
Bar.
Bar.
Gotcha.
Heat.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Except because I had the coffee bar, I was looking for some chocolate.
Yeah.
They give you the chocolate.
Out, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I get the toffee part because that's part you have to suck on the chocolate off the candy. You got the toffee. But I think the chocolate would. I'm not sure if chocolate would be a hint that would excite this more, or just
right, maybe, but it's not there. So I mean, once we make up your batch, we have to make sure to blend it in a way that gives you both the chocolate and the toffee.
Yeah,
absolutely.
When you said that really rounded up my perspective.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Well, folks, we're gonna keep this show moving with the next whiskey. As we gallop down the lane here on Whiskey Wednesday, is the Ragged Branch Secretariat, folks. The Secretariat, the first release of a Virginian straight bourbon whiskey that utilizes grains from the farm in which the Triple Crown winner Secretariat was born and raised on. And so Triple Crown winner, salute to Secretariat and Secretariat's legacy. We about to drink the bourbon that commemorates him from the good old Ragged Branch farm. And they're out of Charlottesville,
Yep.
right? Yep. Shout out to Alex Toomey, the owner and distiller, founder, who came by and hung out with us for a bit.
Oh, it was like last year.
Yeah, last year from Ragged Branch. Yeah, I'm excited to taste this one again. I believe they have released a second or another edition of the Secretariat more recently. This is part of the first edition, in which the trainer signed the bottles, right? And so we have a few more of these in stock from that first release. And so come on down if you like a bottle of what they call the Special Reserve. 2 minutes, 24 seconds Special Reserve. Of course, that correlates to Secretariat's time, I assume, in one of those races. I don't know if it was the Kentucky Derby or...
It's a family-friendly show, so wasn't going to make any other jokes, so we'll leave it with that.
Thank you.
I always get like freshly brewed black tea with Ragged Branch. I don't know what it is. Like, always like.
Yeah, you're right.
Someone's just steeping sun tea or like freshly
double oaks and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even like the cowboy cut. It's just the way that they distill.
Yeah.
Gives off such a black tea note.
I get it's unique funk.
Yeah, it's as if
I think they have their own, like, this smells like Ragged Branch. It's like a funk.
Yeah.
It's like that wet, when you dump the barrel, you get a wet whiskey smell, but it's something different. Like Ragged Branch
has a bit of a wet moss or something.
They got their own thing.
A little bit of mulch or moss or something after rain, Yeah, kind of that outdoorsy. Yeah. Shout out to Honey Barrel Hunter, who was in the house on YouTube.
My eyes aren't there. There we go.
I can see it.
Yeah, we got to know how to go ahead and move around with it. He is in the house.
The mini Alonzo barrel looking interesting. It is very interesting. We had to pull it last week. We were getting too close to the.
Well, Honey Barrel says that. Which one are you reading there?
The labelless bottle.
It's a 1924. That mini Alonzo barrel looks interesting. What's that labelless bottle in front of Burnie? A bottle of apple juice. That is that's what's called Alonzo's Barrel Project. Absolutely. Rebel 100 proof 6-year is still a 6-year $60 bottle. That's a steep price for a 6-year bourbon. I agree.
They always say what, $10 a year? That's for Purple Tops.
Yeah. But Honey Barrel Hunter, we're doing 35 on it as a special sale. After tasting it, 60 is very, very steep for that. So buy it maybe 40, as close to 40 as you can, folks. And it could be a nice little treat. 7.0 is the Mendoza line for 100 proof whiskey. Good scores, fellas. Indeed. Love it. Shout out to Honey Barrel Hunter. Everybody give him a follow on Instagram as well as YouTube. He creates some amazing content, of course, around whiskey. And is given some wonderful ratings of some near and dear whiskeys to our hearts here at Chats. Yeah. So thanks for joining in.
And giving us some nice content for us to frame and post in chat.
Indeed. All right. Well, I love the nose of the Ragged Branch after it's opened up a little bit. Once again, there's almost this kind of wet moss outdoors. Just put some mulch out after cutting the grass. And it's kind of down on the farm-esque as well, right?
It's open a little bit. I'm getting some
dry
chocolate.
Right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The palate still has a lot of that like wet, musky note on it.
Mm-hmm.
It's very clean tasting and nose smelling.
Yeah.
It's a very clean whiskey to me.
Outside of, well, I'll consider our good friends over at Lost Whiskey, DC Whiskey, because they're in the DC metro area. But outside of Lost, we have Ragged Branch, we have Filibuster, we have Virginia Whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Virginia Distilling.
Virginia Distillery. Is that all the Virginia-based distilleries? At least the major ones?
You said Filibuster already.
Yeah. That might be it. I know Virginia Distilling does a lot of Copper Fox.
Copper Fox, yep.
I know Virginia Distilling does a lot of single malt.
There are definitely others.
Silverthorne Farm?
Silverthorne is Baltimore.
Yeah, that's Maryland.
Well, I'm thinking Virginia. What I was getting to is like I would classify this as tasting like Virginia whiskey.
Oh, absolutely. The same as I feel about Maryland whiskeys. They'll give me a similar esque from if you're using grain or glass in Maryland. So I can see where you're going with the Virginia tasting.
Yeah,
I can see where you're going with that.
The palate on this is like enough where I don't know if I would put it in a cocktail. I think it's just complex enough to where it would drown, like it would just drown out in a cocktail. It's got to, honestly, I feel like it's got to be sipped.
Yeah, in a cocktail. Of course, if you want to play around with cocktails, then that's fine. We're talking about a bottling that you might find ranging from $100 to $150, right? And for that, I think that a part of it is a bit of the nostalgia with Secretariat. I don't know if I like this bottling that much more than like their signature bourbon, double oaks, blue label, or their double oak.
They're great. Their rye is so good.
Their
rye is good.
Their
the
rye
Cowboy Cut is the best product.
Yeah, the Cowboy Cut. Oh my gosh, amazing stuff for a fraction of the price. So while this is a neat whiskey, I certainly am getting some of those flavor characteristics that denote that rye style whiskey or high rye whiskey. the freshness factor that you're speaking about, Alonzo, I'm getting in some grassiness and some light green characteristic, which, you know, once again, kind of can clean the palate up a little bit from some of the more concentrated cacao-like notes and heavier, maybe a little bit of brown sugar or some of the candied note that's kind of a little bit darker, a little bit drier stylistically, but not offensive, pretty tasty. But we have
we should get them on the show.
Yeah, we actually have been, or we've had the honor to have the owner and founder, Alex Toomey of Ragged Branch, here on the show. It's been about a year, though. It's been maybe a year, a little over a year, but what a wealth of knowledge, what a character as well. Speaking of his rye, we all love his rye, and he literally said on the show, y'all, don't buy my rye. So he has, I don't know, he's fallen out of love with his rye production, mainly because they also have, they're also our cattle farm, and they can't feed the cattle the rye because it changes the flavors of said cattle when they eat the rye, and that is certainly affecting his cattle business and his steak business by taking the rye grain and feeding the cows. So they have to find other things to do with the remains of the rye mash.
Feed the fish,
if that's an option for them, I guess. All right, so but you're up, my man. Let's get this bad boy rated.
There's definitely more complexity between this and the Rebel. The proof has it in balance. I would have liked to see a little more depth of flavor or richness with the tea and the dry note we were getting. I do like the chocolate cacao on the nose. Good job, Mike. I know I have to rate this a little higher than Rebel because of the palate for me. But it's still clean and fresh. I'm going to go ticks higher. I'm going to go 7.5.
All right. Yeah. Well, there's no need for me to be long-winded on that one. And so in an effort not to, I'm going to meet you right there at a 7.5. I was thinking the same. There's more complexity there. I think that it's an interesting sipper to have, especially amongst a flight of whiskeys. There's a little bit of that green rye note that stands out in this. So if you are a rye whiskey drinker, I think you will love that component. If you are a diehard, bourbon fan, that might not be as attractive to you. So I think a 7.5, super interesting, more complex certainly than the previous whiskey that we had. Not the most complex and not the favorite necessarily of the Ragged Branch's offerings out of local distillery out of Charlottesville, Virginia, right here, our neighbors. So 7.5 for me. Mike, let's finish it up, bro.
I don't know if my name changed overnight, but maybe people are just going to start calling me Zoe now because I'm out on an island here. I feel like there's a lot of complexities in that front palate, and then it just dissipates. Just nothing, no punch, no spice, no rice spice. It just kind of dissipates. And taking out price point, we've talked about it. Like, there's much better whiskeys that Ragged Branch has. 7.5, I think, is a little too high for me. I'm going 7 flat.
Wow.
Okay.
All right.
Just, it left me wanting more.
Wow. Well, folks, you never know what you're going to get till you open up that bottle of whiskey, put in your Glencairn, and give it to Mike.
Okay, Forrest Gump.
See, you're not the only one on an island tonight.
Never know what you're gonna get.
Hey, folks, that's a Ragged Branch. Secretariat is their first release. Their special reserve, they call it. It's a Virginian straight bourbon whiskey. All the grains sourced from the farm in which the famous racehorse Secretariat was born and bred. It is 100 proof. Mike gives it 7 points out of 10. Both Alonzo and I give it a 7.75 out of 10. It's a tasty little whiskey. Once again, there are amazing things coming out of the Ragged Branch Distillery.
Yes.
And so definitely, if you see some of those, then give them a try. And most all of them are a fraction of the price of this Secretariat bottling.
Yep.
You know, but kudos to them for honoring the famous racehorse Secretariat. All right.
I am so ready to
Hey,
this
we about to. Woo-wee.
I haven't seen this bar Redwood
times,
Empire in Chats Liquors in a while. I was first introduced to Redwood Empire here. I've had some of their very limited bottlings. I feel like even with their standard productions, their everyday chauffeurs, I don't think I ever had this 101. I've been staring at this bottle for like a year now. Just haven't picked it up out of District Liquors. Been staring at it. And now I'm excited to try it.
It's a fresh crack, folks.
The color
The
itself.
Redwood Empire. It's the Pipe Dream. Pipe Dream Reserve Lot. It's out of California. It's a California straight bourbon whiskey. So shout out to David Benham and the folks over at Purple Wine Group who created the Redwood Empire Distillery. And
I'm excited to try
we've
this.
enjoyed their whiskeys over the years. And
101 proof. The color is
Pipe Dream has always been a favorite.
The color looks like red cedar. It's it blends with the label. I think the color for this label was excellent for the color of this whiskey.
Yeah, right.
I can't wait. I haven't had any Redwood Empire.
The oils out of that bad boy. Look at the lids.
Yeah. Ooh, the nose on this is crazy. Does this beat out Weller 107? This is what I think about when I see this bottle. Does it beat out Weller 107?
Well,
really? Well, I will say that usually this is a 4 grain, correct?
it is still 4 grain.
Yeah. Okay.
Ooh, the nose. This might get 107 for a run for his money.
Yeah, it's 6 proof points lower.
That's okay.
Well, folks, so we had a
Yeah.
wheated bourbon, we had a high rye bourbon, and of course, the wheated bourbon that denotes, 3 grains, mostly corn, secondary grain wheat, and then you have some malted barley, high rye. You're just subbing in that secondary grain for rye, or as rye as opposed to wheat. So corn, rye, malted barley. Here we have all 4 grains represented: corn, rye, wheat, malted barley. It is distilled, barrel aged, and bottled in California, which is super cool. So a West Coast bourbon, folks.
I wonder what their mash bill is on that 4 grain.
So for the 4 grain, in the past, it's been just a little bit of wheat. And we're talking about, single percentiles, lower single digits. I remember the early Pipe Dreams, just the standard, what were they, 90 or 92 proofs, were only about 1 or 2% wheat, because of the blend of the various bourbon mash bills that they had, maybe 4 components to the 1 component of a wheated. But I'm not sure where they are at this point.
73% corn, 18% rye, 5% malted barley, 4% wheat.
4% wheat. Okay. Yeah. So
Wow.
a little more wheat than they used to.
It's interesting because their original lineup was all 90 proof.
Yeah.
Then they came out with the cast strength 2-3 years ago, and now they're like, all right, we're splitting the difference.
Yep.
At 101.
Yep.
I still will say one of the best introduction bottles to someone's bar. Someone's like, oh, I'm like building a bar. Like, what's one of the bottles I should pick up? I always say Redwood Empire, Lost Monarch, but Pipe Dream is also up there as one. If like they don't really care for Boo Rise, I tell them
Lost
Pipe
Monarch.
Dream.
Lost
It's
Monarch.
great.
I just seen that. I'm thinking about picking it up.
Oh, it's probably one of my favorite, like, non-specialty daily sippers. Oh,
Yeah.
like it's amazing.
Yeah.
This is really delicious.
Now, start getting into balance and delivery
Yeah.
of the proof point. That's easy. A lot of mouthfeel and texture
Really.
for sure. Oh, the viscosity
I'm not
is
getting loud.
crazy.
I'm not getting loud in the nose though.
I get like peach as I let it sit and open up. I get a lot of like stone fruit, peach, like really fresh. Like I'm thinking like I'm walking through Eastern Market on a Saturday or Sunday where they're cutting up the peaches, grabbing
right.
with the toothpick.
Nice.
That's what I get right there.
Yeah.
Oh,
Into the finish, there's kind of this creamy honey-like note that really provides for a and a little bit of booze, right? Kind of a little bit of a flambe-esque, dessert or finisher, where there's just a little bit of the heat, but kind of some cream, some honeys, a little spirit note, but pleasant, super pleasant.
that finish is long.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm still sitting,
Mhm.
still sitting on my palate.
This set.
I feel like I can enjoy it longer
Yeah.
because I taste it and it stays there. I can just continue to taste it, banging.
Yeah, and while the finish is long, there's an elegance there.
Yeah.
And as far as the delivery goes, and you aren't overwhelmed. This one is 101 proof as opposed to 100 proof. And what does it mean for proof?
One proof and it's delivering more.
A proof higher, but there's greater balance here.
Yeah.
For sure. The depth of flavor, the quality
Wow, this put me in a bad place.
is amazing.
Why?
This puts me in a bad place.
Why you say that?
I go from this 675 where it's like, yeah, and then Secretariat was more complex, and it's like, okay, I'm arriving, and then this is like boom, and I'm like,
You don't think it's 8 territory quite yet?
I don't really want to call this an 8.
Oh, that's fair.
I can't call this an 8. It's so good, but is it that good because I'm liking it better than the first two? Is where I have to put my mind at.
Yeah.
This is really good, but is this an 8 or is it an 8 against the first two?
Yeah.
So that's
the question.
and then like do I score this and would I drop my Secretariat score? So it's all that working in my mind, folks. Bourbon is complicated sometimes when you're sitting up here on this panel.
It drops the Secretariat.
Everyone wants to say, "Oh, you're just sitting out here with your friends and drinking whiskey." This is hard work, people.
It is.
It's
Thank you,
hard
Mike.
work.
I'm telling you.
We have to
It is.
really think about what we're doing.
This
here.
is knowledge. This
feels like a second job.
I feel like I'm on like Born Identity. I'm like moving stuff on the screen y'all can't see. And
I'm not on the panel, so
I think that's more like the report.
yeah, Minority Report, all that. Yeah, so
You have just a little bit, but if you expand on it, you can
it-
see a
it's
whole
crazy.
lot more. That's what happens, that you get that visual hit. But then you minority report it, and then now you change the perspective. Now you see the
Ooh,
cause.
I'm about to go grab some Redwood Empire this week.
That's right.
All I know is Honey Barrel Hunter is calling you out, and he's right. You're crazy for thinking this is Weller 107. It's great, but I don't think it's Weller.
Are you
107.
serious? I think Weller 107 still lives on this bandwagon.
Nah,
It is good whiskey,
is-
folks,
this
but
is
there's
very
a lot
good,
of
but-
107s I can just pick up that are way better than Weller 107. Way
But
better.
this isn't a 107. It's a 101.
this is
If this was 107,
yeah. This isn't antique.
really?
Nah. This is good. This is good, but nah.
I'm not saying it is, but this puts the perception of 107 is not that far separated. It's not 107, but it's not that far separated.
You know, I get
I'm always on the island by myself, folks. I'm used to it.
I get most of like
there.
the corn note in like that corn sweetness in the front palate and mid palate, but the rye, right when you like finally swallow, like really punches, like a little bit of spice, a little bit of heat. Like this is really well balanced. I keep keep debating my score in my head of
if this
where I
had
want to go.
if this had a little more malt or a little more sweeter tones, this in 107 would be here. If this had a little more sweetness, a little more of a maltiness to it, like the body or so.
I don't know. I think that the rhythm, the flavors are just so different. These play up, in my opinion, some citric note initially, then spices, right? Like I can't get the rye, can't separate the rye from this production to kind of put it in the original wheated, bourbon category there with the Weller antique, which is just a totally different rhythm.
Yeah.
This one is fun, and because it has the complexities, you can kind of start to dissect, some of those grains and how they marry. At 101, which I'm digging this at 101. I don't know if I want a 107 version of this though. I mean, I don't know how a 107 version
think it would be out of whack
would show up, right?
I would love to do like regular 101 cask strength, all side by side. What that would be like.
Yeah.
All right, what's your score?
Absolutely. Oh, it is on me, huh? Absolutely. Well, let me get back to work, folks. Get to work. I'm just here enjoying myself. I guess there is a little work that I have to do, right? But no, I think this is a super delicious expression. It is.
This is so delicious. The longer this is in my glass.
It is really holding my attention right now. I'm going 7.75 for this.
Yeah, I kept going back and forth between 7.5 and 7.75. I'm going to go 7.5 only. Maybe it's me cheating a little bit because we have other bottles on the table and I don't want to put myself in position, but it's a really good barrel. Like a really good, really interesting bottle. Honey Barrel Hunter threw it on IG. I've never found a 4-grain I was impressed with.
This is that.
This is it. Like I have a couple other 4-grains I really love, but this is the one that you should be impressed by.
Absolutely.
It's really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
When I saw it on the shelf, when I gave it to you for your birthday, I was like,
yeah,
it's unique. We'll see. I feel
Thanks,
like
by the way, brother.
now I feel like I did a good job.
Indeed. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
Good birthday bottle
This is so
right
good.
there. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh
Okay,
man. Sometimes I put myself in a tough position where this has to be. This is really, really good. But does it go close to 8 though?
Is it an 8er?
7.5.
7.5? Okay.
But it's higher than Secretariat.
I wanted to see. Mike got me thinking about the Bible bottles on the table, but then I'm thinking about what is an 8? When I call something an 8, what am I calling an 8? When I call something a 7.75, it means it just feels short of an 8. And in order for me to give it a 7.75, I have to believe that this could be an 8. And it is so good. It's like a 7.5 plus. Like it just can't. 7.5. It's delicious.
Yeah.
It makes me want to go pick up a bottle, folks. It makes me want to go get a bottle.
I look at least in my head,
what he said.
If I go under 7.5, not including 7.5, but 7.25 or under, I'm like, if you see it on the shelf and you're looking for something and you want to just try something new, buy it. At 7.5 or 7.75, it's like, if you see it on the shelf, don't think about it, just grab it.
Right.
And if it's 8 and above, you're probably going to be hunting it because it's that unique.
Mm-hmm.
And it's one where you're just texting your wife and you're saying, hey, sorry,
I spent this money.
Don't look at the bank statement later.
Yeah.
That's my rating.
This is definitely go get this.
Yeah. If you see this on the shelf, which I think it's around in the local area.
It goes.
I think Costco had it for a bit too.
It goes in the bar. You go pick it up. You're gonna enjoy it.
It's great.
It opened up in my glass at the last sip, and I'm like, yo, what if I let it sit there like 10 more minutes?
Yeah. Indeed. Well, good stuff, folks. I tell you, Redwood Empire, they're continuing to make awesome whiskeys. This is their Pipe Dreamed Reserve lot. This is a Californian straight bourbon whiskey, proofed at 101. Mike and Alonzo give it a 7.5. I'm a tick higher at 7.75. I think it's delicious. The viscosity is so great. As Mike mentioned, Price point is also great. So if you see it, go ahead and pick it up. And, when you stop in the various places as you're hunting other things that you may be looking to spend probably a little more money than this one, then if you see it, just grab it. Just grab it. You'll be happy with it. Love the viscosity. Love that it's a West Coast production, and they're doing a great job. So kudos to them for sure. We're going to take it's commercial time, folks.
Yeah. Speaking of hunting, folks, brand new Penelope Riviera finished in rosé wine cask.
Whoa.
American whiskey.
Here we go.
I was about to say American whiskey finished in rosé wine cask because our good friend Mr. Penelope over here, they've already had a rosé cask before, right?
Yes, they have. But they haven't had a American light whiskey.
This is American light whiskey.
Others were bourbons, which uses a new cask. This is using a used cask.
Yep. Blends
so Riviera, folks.
8-year American light whiskey and straight bourbon.
That says 8 years.
Yeah, 8 years, right on there.
I didn't know it was
this is age stated.
Hey, folks,
incredible.
It's here, chats. Check it out. We have literally just a few bottles remaining of it, but wanted to take a moment to mention that it's here. It's priced under $100. It's one of those things where come on out and come grab some. We sold through the Havana. We still have a couple bottles of Rio left, I think.
One.
We sold through the 18-year American light whiskey that was a hazmat. A lot of fun that one was, for sure.
Surprised.
Sorry,
that
one's
still
gone.
Here.
But
Architect is such a great deal.
Yeah, the Architect is in the house as well. So come on in and grab some. But at the same time, you notice that I now have on a hat, and I just so happen to my swag matches the hat that I just threw on. But this is Silverthorn. Silverthorn. Super excited, everybody. This Friday. The date will be June 26th from 5 to 8. The founder and owner of Silverthorn Reserve is coming to chats. He'll be here showcasing the newest 3 releases of Silverthorn Reserve whiskey. Of course, that's an outfit out of Baltimore. Drew Thorne has moved on from Sagamore to open his own brand and label. Minimum 10 years age he's going for. We'll be showcasing the new Blender's Art Rye Blend, the new Blender's Art Bourbon Blend, as well as the single barrel 13-year-old straight rye whiskey. Meet Drew Thorne, the man himself behind the brand, and he'll sign your bottles. He'll, of course, talk everything whiskey. His stint there with Sagamore, epic story, and as he now endeavors on his own brand, Silverthorn Reserve. Of course, the first 3 bottlings that they released were amazing. We had a sellout night when his chief of staff, Brian, was here last month.
Yeah,
that was May, right?
That guy had a killer setup, professional guy.
Great setup.
Never seen nobody set up a tasting like this.
And if you were there, you remember he poured out the 13-year that was the Georgia distillery.
Yep.
And he said, once this is gone, this is gone. And sure enough, the 13-year we have here, not from Georgia, completely different.
It's not that Georgia bourbon, which was a 4 grade.
Yep. So if you missed out, now it's the 13-year 95 rye.
It makes you want to try this new 13-year, folks.
Yeah, single barrel 13-year-old rye. There aren't a lot of folks with an age statement as high putting out a rye at these price points.
No.
Yeah. So of course, we just sold through some of the Willet 13-year rye. Of course, we had a little bit of the Brook Hill 13-year rye that we tasted last week. Oh my gosh, that was an epic time, but a fraction of the price. is the Silverthorn. So come on out for a taste of those, and you won't be disappointed. And thanks to Silverthorn for this amazing cap here. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right, Mike.
Yes, indeed. So we're going to move along. We got another fresh crack and another one of my birthday bottles. Of course, that 101 Redwood Empire was a birthday bottle from Mike to me. And we got an Old Forester now, folks. That is
I don't feel worthy of opening this bottle. This is a nice bottle.
I appreciate you doing it for me, man, because I have my hands full over here. But this is the Old Forester 1924, 10-year-old, 100 proof Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. Another gift, another birthday gift for me. And M-Dog.
10 years.
Shout out to him for this bottle of Old Forester 1920.
Hey, Brian, I feel bad now. I opened whiskey, I ain't give you a bottle. I feel bad.
Man, as much whiskey as I've enjoyed from your open bottles, man. Happy birthday to me. Every time you and Mike and all come through. Drew Beard. Shout out to Drew.
Drew Beard.
If you're listening, I don't think he is, but you need to text him because I don't have his number. He was drinking a 16-year-old Campbellton.
I saw today.
And I was like,
the color was crazy. Yes, 16 year.
16-year Campbellton.
Color was crazy. Color was
Campbellton
crazy.
Lock 16-year or Springbank 16
no,
or
it looked like
Kilkerran.
It looked like a Was it Kilkerran?
I think it was Kilkerran.
Kilkerran?
Yo.
16-year?
Yo.
Ooh,
he took a picture outside and had, oh my God, that guy.
Yeah.
I am telling you, when you watch his Instagram, it's just like, where does he live? When does he go to work? Because I'm breaking in. That's what it feels like.
Well,
that guy drinks so much good whiskey, folks. I'm happy to be a good friend's friend, to enjoy the amazing whiskeys that he provides us to taste. Hopefully, he comes through on my birthday, so we got to have some more of those whiskeys. Really, I'm not saying it, but it is in about 2 or 3 weeks. Just put it in calendar.
Yep. But you can find him at the Gay Street Inn.
Yes, beautiful property out there, folks.
Operate right down the lane from the Inn at Little Washington. So if you ever need a place to rest your head for the weekend, and you've lucked up on reservations at the Inn in Little Washington, check out the Gay Street Inn right there in Little Washington, Virginia. Shout out to Drew Beard, his wife Deb, and he goes by the handle Whiskier on Instagram. And you can also see some of his ratings all over the place. Drink Hacker at what other one?
Bourbon and Banter.
Bourbon and Banter, yeah. The Land Report and others. Ooh.
Oh, those are for me. Those are mine.
Those are ours.
Wow, folks.
Thanks, Rue.
All
right. Oh man, my mouth is
Honey Bunny,
already.
Honey Barrel Hunter. We do not know if this is batch 1, 2, or 3.
Batch what?
1, 2, or 3 of this. I don't know. I don't know if it said it. Shout out to Mrs. Mosen coming in and dropping in such a delightful cookie that I requested the recipe of.
Thank you for
and
requesting
Bernie
that
saying
for
that they
us.
are his.
For us. Thanks for requesting them for us.
Yes, I guess it is. Without a choices for us.
Those are crazy.
Oh, it's gonna make me go buy a bottle. This is gonna make me
find it.
This is supposed to be last.
This is hard.
No, it's not. Find it right now. It's about 2 bottles on the show. This smells amazing.
Well, I mean, it's Old Forester, so they are steep competition for anyone stepping up to the plate.
Their whiskey row.
Sometimes I drink birthday bourbon. I feel like it's not as good as the hype.
I agree with that.
Sometimes
their whiskey row, in my opinion, some of the best values. The 1910, the double oak, amazing. The 1920, one of the best high proof bourbons you can buy on the market.
Yep.
And you know, I've been a big fan of their single barrels.
Their single barrels.
Single barrels are great. Old Forester 100, the best daily sipper. Like if you're going to, again, talking about what's a bottle I should get on my bar if I'm building my bar, Old Forester 100 beats the crap out of the 86, and it's got so much complexity to it.
It's crazy complex.
And the price point is like maybe $3 more than the 86.
Just notice.
I get like almost like dried fruit, like
dried fruit,
raisins,
fig.
Yeah.
Little fig Newton action happening there.
I just get a rich sugar.
Like almost like Demerara. Yeah.
Demerara, yeah.
That's Mike's favorite word.
Yeah, man.
I'm getting
good.
I'm getting like quasi sugar.
I would want to
put this on some sweet potatoes.
Right. The perfume.
Bologna.
So this is, kind of quintessential. This just noses quintessential Kentucky, right? Yeah. Kentucky Old Forester. Freshness, mineral that kind of enhances the freshness factor, like the acid level. Just aromatically. I haven't even put it on the palate yet. Viscosity is there.
OF, what? Said Mike knows.
I do know.
Old Forester.
I do know Old Forester. I just get creme brulee. I get like custardy, rich vanilla, creme brulee, caramelized sugars,
tons of vanilla.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is. Tons of vanilla. I don't know. Tons of vanilla. Richness in a malt richness in this.
Yeah, keep going.
There's a chew. Man. That's a little
classic.
Very little, but enjoy structure on the palate. Not so, I wouldn't say tannic, but you get a little oak, just very little at the end to round out the flavor profile. Wow, 100 proof. That thing is drinking good and light at the same time.
Well, yeah, you really start to get into the mature bourbon expression at this point, right? Where, once again, you are elevated to kind of these flavors that have macerated together for such a long period of time. They almost kind of create, not these one-dimensional flavor notes, but the teas, the essences that combine in almost perfection, and they kind of ride the palate on a more elegant level, a little bit more of a, we're kind of liking it to other categories, like a well-aged Scotch, a well-aged cognac, flavors that
I get some rancid
really
at the very on the back end of the palate.
Even flavors that, if it's done well, like a really nice vermouth or amaro, as the spices start to kind of really develop in a harmonious way. There's no one-dimensionality, but you have these kind of lighter essences that play off of one another, which I think drives back to you doing this before, the little perfume, action and move that you made there. It's so perfumey.
Definitely some rich natural vanilla on the palate. For me, it's not the sweet baked vanilla. It's like if you really took vanilla extract out the jar, it's been sitting in the kitchen for 2-3 months.
Like that Dominican.
And you really take a tablespoon and put it on your palate. Most people will not like vanilla if they taste it that way. But what it does when you bake with it, it blossoms and becomes something beautiful. But the actual extract of vanilla that's really done right, if you taste it, it's so bitter and it's just, you will not like it. But that's what I'm getting on the palate. I'm getting the actual extract of vanilla.
The one thing I'll say about this bottle, which I think so far it's hitting a lot of great notes.
It's so good.
The one downside for me, the finish is not as long as I'd like it to be. It's just like you get it and then all of a sudden it just drops really quickly. It's like, I would say it's a medium finish.
See, I don't think the finish is short. I think the sweetness on the finish is short. Because then you go into the 10-year structure of the whiskey that just takes it all the way to the bottom.
But you would expect this to have a lot more oil. You would expect this to have a lot more complexity, especially with this being a more elevated.
Moving this way a little bit.
A little bit more elevated whiskey from Old Forester. So In my mind, that's kind of like reducing it just by, probably a quarter percentage point in my mind.
Yeah. And of course, what we appreciate about higher proofs, especially cask strengths or full proofs, is that, and we kind of call it this, it delivers at its fullest potential. When you start diluting down, then certainly you will dilute some of those extended flavors and all. It might give you, for a lot of palates, a little bit more ease of drinkability, but at the same time, that there's something that was there that the distillery, unfortunately, didn't give you the opportunity to taste fully. We would love to have this at cask strength. I think that would be absolutely amazing. It would
I have a hot take on
deliver it all. But at this proof point, I think the flavors are there. It's quite good, and it services a larger audience.
Mike knows something we don't know.
I don't think I know something. This is just a conspiracy theory. So everyone put on their tin hats. This is my theory. Because birthday bourbon's normally around like 12 to 14 years, right? A little bit higher. So my guess is that because they normally taste the barrels, like as they're going, all right, what's going to go here, what's going to go here, what's going to go here. And I bet they came to a good bunch that did not quite make the birthday bourbon level, but was a little bit more elevated. And they said, all right, we're going to put that aside. Water that down, and that's 1924. That's my...
So basically, you're telling me that's the same thing I feel like Willet did with these new 4-year releases. I think they're more of their 8-year releases. And it was good, but it wasn't going to go to a 10-12 or something.
I mean,
you think that the 4-year isn't around 4 years? You think they could potentially be older?
It's older.
Whiskeys?
There's no way that's not.
I think some of them are.
No, there's no way. There's not one 4-year right now that you can put on this table next to any of the 3 releases of that Willet 4-year and say, hey, those are both 4 years.
Yeah.
There's no bottle.
They're definitely blends.
There's no bottle.
But every distillery has already talked about this, how basically they produce, like Weller, it's the same mash bill that goes into WLW, goes into Weller 12, Weller 107, Weller Special Reserve, which is all proofed down to different levels. But it's the same stuff.
Yeah, I still can't believe that because
it's the same stuff, just different age statements.
Yeah.
Weller 12,
maybe different
Weller
same
107,
mash bill, same warehouse, same everything.
Maybe say warehouse, maybe not the same, floor and all these things.
Because I'm gonna tell you right now,
maybe it's a combination similar to what Willet does with their other SKUs, with their other brands. They, for certain brands, they'll use the 2 rye mash bills that they have, but it's a combination of different ages. It's a recipe of specific ages from various parts of the rickhouse, and they will always, like, say for instance, a Johnny Drum will be particular age statement, the 2 rye mash bills from like certain parts of the rickhouse. That's where they consistently pick for the Johnny Drum line. Where the Rowan's Creek will be same 2 mash bills, but different ages, different parts of the rickhouse. So there's methods to the madness when it comes to how they continually provide the various SKUs. But certainly the Willet bourbon, kind of as we were speaking about, is such a newer product for the small batch 4-year, and they're really hitting something good. But we're gonna talk about that when we actually have that back on the show. Right now, it's all about Old Forester because I'm now looking at you like, all right, go get that Willet.
I was already thinking that. I was thinking that before this conversation. I was really thinking that before this conversation.
But that would be awesome to have his. No, I won't even say that.
All right.
We have a great show already for tonight.
My score. All right.
Thank you, Mike.
This is, I think, my second time having this bottle. Like, it doesn't disappoint. It's a great bottle. Really, really unique, really complex. Old Forester, in my opinion, is one of the more pioneers of bourbon, to where they will sometimes flash into some of the more elusive stuff like birthday bourbon. But like their tried and trues are still fantastic stuff. I put this with the rest of the Whiskey Row product. It's complex. It's got some nice sweetness to it. It's got those really rich notes. Again, like I said before, I wish the finish was just a little bit longer. I'm gonna go 7.75 on this one. The finish was just a little bit longer. I think I would give it an 8.
Okay.
I kind of agree with Mike with that, but I just see it in a different light because we're 10 years. So I think the structure of this is the finishing note.
Yeah.
If this was a 6-year, I'll be saying it had a long finish. This finish was sweet.
Yeah.
This is a crazy night right here, bro. We're all at this 100 proof. We're just everything's different in its own math. This is so good, but it's like, is this an 8? 7.75 mean it just fell short of an 8.
And that's because of the finish.
And 7.5 is like a good so-so. This is not a good so-so.
No, this is better than a good so-so.
7.75.
What do you
All
think?
right.
If the sweet finish was longer than the dry finish, I would put this as 8.
All right. Well, you say 7.75 as well?
Yeah.
Alonzo? Okay. Terrific. Well, kind of go back to, this being 100 proof. There is something, said about proof points, and if you can achieve higher ratings, if you get the fullest expression, the fullest potential that a whiskey has to offer without diluting down. And I think this is one of those case points where it's just like, okay, I'm giving these flavors, but they're so in the pocket. But, it's just like you had a supercar, but then you limited its ability to hit max speeds. You max it out at, you got a supercar, you got like a Bugatti, but you say, okay, we're only going to allow this Bugatti to reach 100 miles per hour. It's like,
Right.
why? Like, I know the potential that it has, and it's so beautiful, it's so great, it feels so right, but this is all you're giving me? And so that is a little bit of a letdown. But at the same time, when you sit in that bad boy, you feel it wrapping you. Well, yeah, sure. You feel those seats, those bucket seats wrapping you up. Well, you hear the engine, it sounds good. Still sounds good. You start riding, it feels good. But
you can never take it out of third gear.
But it's limited. It's computer limited from the factory for whatever reason. It's like, So instead of it being kind of one of the higher ratings into the high 8s, mid 9s, low 9s, it's really, really tasty, folks. And I'm also going to be at a 7.75 for that.
All that leading up to you just saying 7.75.
Jonathan on IG saying 8.5 is crazy.
I can dig it only because my last sip was better than my first 3.
It's like higher echelon stuff.
Like this opened up so much in my glass. The last sip versus the first 3.
It's so good. I mean, I was at the point where I wanted to go a little bit 8.
I could have went 8
at the same time.
Last sip could have been 8.
Yeah.
But 8.5? Oh no,
yeah,
you're putting this in some crazy company, sir.
We rate really conservative here.
Yeah.
8.5 is,
and I could see where someone who enjoys a product with this even proof point could rank it super high, but like on my palate, just It's like,
if this was like
they
115
too much.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this would be something crazy. 115.
But again, my theory is why
108, 110 would have like delivered so much more. It doesn't even have to be necessarily cast strength, high proof, but even at like 108 to 110 would be super delicious.
Ooh, this was 107. And what would you feel about Weller 107?
I'm saying 108, 110. I mean, it's a contender.
Again, my theory on why we don't get a cask strength version of this is because at cask strength it's competing with birthday bourbon, and they don't want to do that.
At cask strength, the price on the shelf goes skyrocket.
Oh yeah, also. Absolutely. With the price that it is now, a cask strength version will go through the roof.
Yeah. That's a super good whiskey, folks. Old Forester, 18, 24. Oh my gosh, 10-year-old, 100 proof. Mike, Alonzo, and I all agree 7.75. But that's just because we know how great this product could be. But they wanted to just kind of create some controls around us and not allow us to experience the entire full throttle greatness that this bottle could have been. And so 7.75, but easily for those of you who drive with 10 and 2.
We were just laughing about this.
Right?
Brian, on the way to West Virginia.
10 and 2.
West Virginia people drive like this.
Who have the seat, as forward as possible.
Like this. I'm like,
absolutely. This is probably a 9.5 for y'all.
Bernie's crazy.
All right, what do you got?
Just a quick in the middle.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, right?
I'm kidding,
everybody. I'm kidding. We're just having fun. We're just having fun.
Just while we're on the way to the next whiskey, folks, I just want to give a shout out. This is our Barrel Picket Chas Liquors, Double Oak Black Draft we picked out. We're down to the last 14 bottles, folks. This is definitely a treat to have on your bar. If you don't have it, you come to Chats, you're missing out. Pay those extra few dollars because I'm pretty sure you've tasted it.
It's back to the regular.
I'm pretty sure you've tasted it here.
Oh my gosh!
And if you have not tasted this here,
we have entertained you well with this bottle.
You need to buy a bottle, put on your bar, because out of all the stuff that you can chase after, it's good to find good products for a fraction of the cost, especially when it hits near and dear to home. This is the last couple bottles. So I just want to give a shout out to Glenn giving us this opportunity. These are the last 14 bottles. And and in the meanwhile, while we're talking about
kudos to you, Zoe, for your barrel pick. Folks, it is Barrel Alonzo.
Every last
arguably the best barrel pick that we've done with Black Draft is this Barrel Alonzo right here. The double barrel, just about 8-year-old bourbon whiskey, distilled, aged, bottled out there, Black Draft Distillery. Alonzo and I went out there last fall and picked this bottle, and it is absolutely delicious. I'm sad to see us getting down to the last dozen or so bottles of this stuff because I'm going to miss it. Of course, I'm always going to have my bottles that I commemorate, this moment with, that I sit back and I look at. But as far as being able to drink it almost at least a couple times a week, that time is gone because I can't afford to drink it a couple times a week anymore.
3-4 years from now, it's going to be a normal Saturday night, late night after Chats. And Bernie's going to go into that little fridge and pull out Barrel Alonzo that's been sitting.
Yes, I will.
In the midst of this conversation, I sent Bernie this picture real late. I'm sorry. But I just want to give a shout out to one of the best barbecue trucks in the land, owned by current firefighter John Graham. Owns Backstep Barbecue. I met him last October for Black Friday. His wife remembered my face, which is awesome when people remember you. And shout out to Glenn for throwing an awesome Father's Day event. He wasn't able to make it because he's being a father himself. But I put out a bottle of Barrel Alonzo to share with John. John's like, hey, I did a barrel pick. I have another bottle. I'll let you buy it from me. In the midst of this kind of conversation, I was like, let's taste some, bro, Alonzo. He's like, no. Thanks for coming out and supporting me. I'm supporting you and Bernie at Chats. I'm going to buy your bottle, and we're going to open the drink and toast it. Toast to this celebration with this bottle. And he's an awesome guy, awesome barbecue. I just want to give him a shout out.
That's awesome. That's real good, bro.
Bernie was busy being a dad. I don't even have one of these folks. So Father's Day gift.
Wow.
In the midst of give me the opportunity for Bert Alonzo. I wanted a shirt, but
wow.
Of course he doesn't answer back, so I didn't know what color to pick. So I just picked the color myself.
Oh,
awesome shirt, folks. I don't even have one.
Come on, dude. Come on, dude.
No, what I'm envisioning is we need to pick a week where we do Whiskey Wednesday from Black Draft.
Absolutely. Oh, that would
on
be
a Sunday.
No, on a Wednesday, and I'll take off from work.
That would be amazing.
I'll take off from work.
That would be amazing. Everybody.
And I can run the store. We'll get mad out here.
Just check that out. Black Draft Distillery Tea. Let's go. Let's go. Bring that picture up of that you had on your phone and swipe the screen. But thank you so much, Alonzo. This is a
Baxter Bobby.
No, yeah. Absolutely. Thanks so very much. A little behind the scenes action from Whiskey Wednesday. Shout out to John, Jeff over there. Absolutely. Yeah. Hey. Indeed. I'll give you a sneak peek of the next whiskey that we're going to be tasting. Yep, there it is right there, folks. Green River. Absolutely. But
that is,
was it a good time, Alonzo?
That is John in the middle. That's me on the right. That's a big brother from another. That's Brian celebrating Father's Day. We had a
Brian has been with us on a few Whiskey Wednesdays lately, right? So we do miss him this week. Absolutely.
But tell Bernie open his shirt up. This is what it's all about. Why I'm jealous.
Go ahead and do it for me, because I'm.
This is why I'm jealous right here, because the back of this shirt was amazing.
Oh, that's the back of the shirt.
Oh,
wow!
And I don't even have one, folks.
Wow! Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I like that. I like that.
That's an awesome picture.
Look like they went to Cuba for the inspiration for this back of the shirt. I love it. Or somewhere. Okay.
Only bought one shirt.
Go ahead and hold that back up for me,
so I can take that home.
I'm gonna rock that bad boy for sure. Thank you, Alonzo. I appreciate you, brother.
Throw that in the trusty Black Draft label bag there. Only time I smoke cigars is at Black Draft. By the way, disclaimer. All right, back to you, Mike. All right.
Okay. Another fresh track is happening, everybody. Yeah. Fresh track time. It's always a fun time. Oh man, we right on time, brother. All right, let's go ahead and show off
officially, folks.
The next whiskey. It is a favorite whiskey of mine since 1885. This distillery has been producing. They are Kentucky's 10th licensed distillery, and tracing all the way back to 1885. And so an amazing whiskey company they are. They were a major whiskey company pre-prohibition, one of the most decorated and most marketed Kentucky bourbon producers. Unfortunately, a couple years, literally, just as we are getting into the late 19-teens, their facility suffered a huge fire, which pretty much wiped out 40,000+ barrels of bourbon that they had there in their rick houses, and also burned up the distillery, of course. And they were never able to recoup their position as being a dominant player, because soon after was prohibition. And so they were out, bourbon production was kind of shut down unless you were producing for medicinal purposes. And so they never really got back up on their feet until more recently. A big investment was made into them in about the 2012 period, and about 10 years worth of renovating, starting to distill, filling barrels, laying barrels down. In 2022, they came back out into the marketplace, Green River did, with the now infamous horseshoe-shaped bottle. The bottle's in the shape of a horseshoe. It's not a square bottle. It's a
you can see it out in the front of chat.
Shape. Yep, absolutely. We have a neon right in the front of our window of Green River, but this is their full proof. And we're talking about 117.9 proof points. So we are jumping up in proof at this point, folks. And I'm looking forward to it.
Ooh, this is smelling so good right now.
Oh, wow.
This is definitely a wow.
It's like dark caramels. That's what I'm getting.
And the price on this wow is amazing.
Yeah.
Well, if the palate holds up this smell, we are in trouble on ratings.
We are in trouble because this has on the nose so little volatility of alcohol for 117 and change proof points. 117.9 is 118 proof pretty much.
Man, you just get so much sweetness.
Coolest show ever. Pleasure to meet you guys. Nice to meet you also. Welcome to Whiskey Wednesdays. Hopefully to see you on here more often. Hopefully for you to share your experiences and your bottles you're drinking as of now. Hopefully you join us next Wednesday. I am a PhD candidate in strategic media. Can I submit some media ideas? Sure you can. That is music to my ears, brother. From one person supporting other people. That sounds amazing. As we will extend the hand out to help you however we can help you also. I love it. Wow, look at that.
There's so
Shout
much
out to
richness.
T. Langster who joined in the show.
T. Langston joined in.
Appreciate it, bro.
If you can watch Instagram, you can be here. Sorry about that.
Oh man.
J.H. Real, what's happening?
This is good.
The nose is amazing.
Yeah. I get a little bit of red fruit on it too. Like
Daryl. Well,
yeah.
we have to introduce ourselves to Daryl. To my right is Mike. I am Alonzo. To my left is Burnie himself. So, looking forward to speaking to you more, Daryl.
The nose on this is fantastic. Once again, sticking in that kind of Kentucky-esque freshness. There's something about the water down there in Kentucky and Tennessee, and also Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Yep, out from Bardstown.
That's pretty special.
Ooh, that tastes
indeed.
Good. That tastes good. Not long enough on the finish, but it's definitely good. It's not too structured, not too green and dry. That is good. And at the price, what price was this? Around what?
$35.
So probably 40, because 40, 45, because Costco does crazy things.
There's a Costco pickup, right? And so you'll usually see this at about $50.
Yeah. And at $50, it's still a great price.
Yes, for this.
Man. It really is.
Whoa, that handles the proof. It's not volatile. There's a slight chew on there. There's some sweetness. Gets you ready to get ready for the next sip of whiskey.
Maybe it's the proof, but this is what I was hoping out of the 1925 or 24. It's like
really
a little bit more complexity on the finish. I am still getting it on my palate.
I don't think there's a finish here.
Oh, I'm getting excited.
I think it's quick. Because I had sweetness with a dry finish. Here I get sweetness and dry at the same time, and then it's over.
I think it just
I'm not tasting
plays in a way in which comes maybe second sip.
That's what I'm getting.
Yeah, the spirit note just really carries, and it's not an aggressive spirit note or something that's volatile at all. But it really carries some of these finer, higher tone flavors for like 10, 15, 20, 25 seconds. You still have it on your palate. But it's not aggressive, and it's not super dense and viscous. Like this one is, I wouldn't call the most viscous of the whiskeys that we've tasted today. I think that
this is so good and laid back.
The Redwood Empire and the Old Forester had a lot more viscosity than this one, but at 117.9 proof,
this drinking like a champ.
This is so clean.
Yo, this is going in my cocktails. This is making me a high proof, high quality cocktail at a manageable, delicious price.
Yeah,
high proof old fashioned for the summertime.
This is amazing.
Man,
yo,
I'm so glad.
One of
these bottles.
One of my favorite
So
whiskeys.
why do I gotta rate this?
One of my favorite whiskeys last year though was their Army 250 year.
That was
I never tasted
111.1 proof.
Never tasted.
You never tasted that?
That was delicious.
I sold it. Never tasted.
Amazing that was.
Yo, this bottle is so dangerous for a rating. I think I'm gonna pass the first rating for this bottle to Burnie. Can I throw in my Uno card?
Yeah,
Can I throw in my skip card?
You can do that.
No. I'm a man about this, folks. We're drinking bourbon. I gotta be a man. I gotta man up. I can't put out a skip card. This is only dangerous because of the price, how it handles the spirit note, the sweetness. Man, this is crazy, especially that price. Man, I don't even know how to do this.
Well, let's get into it a little bit more. Let's get into it a little bit.
Okay, I got to get back in this.
I don't be talking about it enough.
I get some of that wet barrel funk on here. You know I'm biased. When I get any of that
But there's
wet,
a little bit of herbs here. That's meat, some spices.
I played with it on my. I never do that whiskey. I do sort of sip it, taste it. But yeah, this one here, I want to linger with this thing.
That's right.
To just resonate, and then
That's right.
I wanted my own natural body heat to kind of hit it a little bit.
Come on.
I mean, it was just. I enjoyed the play with this stuff.
This is so.
It is
good.
definitely playful, and when the body heats get to combining, hey,
this is so good in its own realm. Like how sometimes we got this is good, but the rating's higher when I give it a water. This goes in that realm of what I would score and what I would score this for the price it is and what you get.
Okay.
Wow, this is crazy.
The score is and the price is.
So the price is going to range between, you get it at a place like Costco, while it's in stock, about $35, but up to $50. Up to 50, I would say up to 50, 55.
Because you had it for 55, right? You had it for less than that.
The army, yeah.
Yeah, but the regular full proof you had
was about 50.
Yeah.
49.
Still great price.
And that's when it was initially dropped. I don't know if they even had, this was last year. I don't even know if they had.
But then you think,
at that time.
But then you think,
but get into it.
But then you think 50, and then you think will it just release those $65 bottles? So it's like it's so tough.
I put them same category. Yeah.
Apart though. Oh,
put them same category.
And I'll put it in the category of like the 6-year-old 106.
6-year-old 106 what?
Bardstown weeded.
I would put
That's
this
about 55 as well.
I would put this in the category of
not the Willits.
Best, like top 5 best full proofs that you can find
this year
under $60
this year.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Willet Purple Top
1.
I'm not going to rate that, but it's
1.
up there. I would put this up there. I would throw Old Forester 120 up there. Yeah. I would throw
Old Forester 120.
The Whiskey Row series. The 1920, sorry, not 120. It's 120 proof, but
1920.
1920.
Okay. I can see that.
1792 full proof. I throw that up there.
If it's a store pick.
No, regular one is. Yeah. Yep. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. Chat with the jar. We'll do that. Chat.
Shout out to Jack. I think he was in the.
Jack was Jack. Jack. Hey, okay, let me know. All right,
come on. We got.
I think for the how many years is this?
what's going
4 to 6. 4 to 6 years?
I think I read 6 or 7.
About 6. Give or take.
I think this is a delicious, amazing 7.5. I think in the realm of proof cost dollars, this is an 8.
I agree.
But what it is a delicious, amazing 7.5. In the realm of year, cost, flavor, proof, this is 8 all day in that realm.
It's technically non-age stated, but the press release that came out with said it's a blend of 5 to 7 years.
Yeah, Bernie, I gotta get a 7.5 to 8. I gotta rate this in that way.
You want me to actually?
I gotta rate it that way because
the 2.8 to 8 points.
There's not a lot. You might know that person. I don't know that person. There's a lot that is going on here. It's so delicious. It's rich. It's amazing. But to say, like, it's so good, you can't say 8. 8 is a different world. This is the king. This is a king of 7.5s.
Hell yeah.
Thank you so much.
You want to buy something? Yeah. Hey, John, does she want to buy some? Does she want to buy some Black Draft?
That is so awesome to hear.
$99.99.
That is so awesome.
$100.
That's so amazing to hear that, folks.
Last 12 bottles. Last 12 bottles. And so it'll be gone this week.
Only for the price?
So folks, my guy Jeff.
Yeah.
My guy Jeff's over here.
Sorry about that, folks.
And he said, you can't do an 8 on this. I'm like, no. He's like, not even for the price. It gets an 8 for the price and the quality. It gets an 8.
Okay.
In the world of not specifying it and trying to categorize it,
right,
it gets a 7.5. Because in the world, you haven't been on the show much.
Oh yeah, I'm learning. Yeah.
So there's a level, and there's bottles that we call a 8. And if you would have drank some of those, you will understand what I'm saying. Like, this is 7.5, but quality, taste, price, and proof, this is an 8 all day. Yeah. Do I walk out there tonight and say, hey, Bernie, you got a bottle and take one home? Absolutely.
Yeah.
But 8 is a category of like, that's like in the football league, you made the playoffs and you're considered to be a top 5 team in the league.
You're saying this is the Joe Burrow of bourbons.
No, that would be disrespect.
To who? The bourbon or Joe Burrow?
This is a juggernaut of his own, but it's just not. It's playoff guy, but not champ contender.
The exposure that y'all have, being able to determine that, you know.
I walk out here tonight with a bottle of this. That's how I did it.
All right. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, folks.
Let's see what Bernie does. Something crazy.
I
might
wait a minute. You said 7.75 to an 8. I'm just gonna say 7.75, folks.
Straight up?
Yeah, straight up 7.75. And I have to give that
only for
because
the price.
The delivery. Let me have a little bit more too, bro. That's good. And you see, I'm going back for more, right? But it's one of those productions that, like, for under 50, you set your expectations, and it's for what you're going to get for a full proof, and this will blow you away.
Yeah.
Right now, number one, how many full proofs are you going to find under $50? There's not many out there for under $50. Period. Is it going to compete with, some of the cash strength versions? They mentioned Willet. I would say if that's one of the close contenders of, and or the 1920, that's one of the close contenders of, then yeah, we have to kind of reset our mindset. And I'd have to say this is a 7.75. Put a Willet up here, that's going to probably be coming in at 8.25 plus quarter point. Well, Forrester, maybe about the same thing, right? This one hits the fresher side of the spectrum. It's so easy drinking, so approachable and all. Yeah. Maybe not the most complex, but the way in which that alcohol is dialed in, and like this is such a seamless high proofer at just about, we can say 118 proof. It's 117.9. Easily 7.75 for them to be able to deliver in such a beautiful fashion. Like it might get a couple more brownie points, you know. It might get another, you know, it might get an 8 or somewhere in that lane, 8.25, because it's like, wow, how in the world are they able to do this so effortlessly?
7.63.
But I think 7.75 because it is it doesn't quite have necessarily a heavy attention grabbing complexity into the finish, but it's good. Can deliver an 8.25 because it's so seamless, so easy to drink. At 7.63. I'm going 7.75, folks. Mike, it's on you.
All right, America, listen up. It's me and you. Camera time. I'm gonna cut it to you straight.
No
more wax poetically on this. This is an 8. This is an 8.
And
this is why. Number one.
Nice. Let's go. Let's go. He ain't scared. He ain't scared.
We're in summer. If we were drinking this 5 months from now and it's cold,
it would be underwhelming.
It would be 8.5. This is a fall bourbon. This is a fall-time bourbon.
Now.
This is a fall-time bourbon. First off, the proof is just enough where it's not giving you like a little bit of that ethanol burn. I mean, you mentioned it on the nose. Like from the nose, it didn't give that like high velocity of alcohol. And that's what you love from a high-proof bourbon.
You're right.
Second, there's just so much sweetness to it. Like it's that kind of quintessential fall flavors.
You're right.
It's
again,
just over so fast.
Mike.
I think there's a lot of complexity for it. I think it stretches out. It's not as long as the pipe dream, but I think it's like it stretches out a little bit more. Again, I don't want to put it in like the category of like, all right, what's Willet, what's this, but like Willet is up there, well past the mid-8s.
The 4-year.
Yeah.
Shout out to Tycoon. What's up, Stevie?
So I'm going 8 on this one. Like,
let's get that Willie bottle now. Let's get the Willie bottle now. No, I'm mad now.
We got one more.
Still in the house.
We're between here and cookies. So.
Oh yeah, get the cookies. Come on now. Oh, we're doing the cookie segment now.
We got to do it now.
Oh, we doing the cookie segment.
We have to. It's cold.
Okay.
What?
I called in this recipe, and Bernie's taking credit for eating the cookies that he
don't take any.
This has nothing to do with you. Ooh, the chocolate is still warm.
Wait, this is all.
I asked for these folks, and then Bernie. I asked for these.
Brown butter.
Oh, wait a minute.
It's salt in it too.
Brown butter, white chocolate.
Wait a minute. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and round this out. It's the Green River, folks. The full-proof Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey. This particular full-proof expression is 117.9 proof. Mike gives it an 8 points out of 10. Alonzo, he was, on the seesaw. 7.5 to 8. That's a whole half a point spread right there. That's what he wanted to do. I give it a 7.75. Just kind of kept it simple, right in the middle split difference. But it is a good full proof. Not mad with it at all. That's the Green River full proof, folks. 117.9.
Folks.
So now, where's that? Where's the plate?
Shout out to Ruth
Moser.
Oh
boy.
This is the reason why I don't make cookies anymore.
Oh my gosh.
This is the reason why I don't make cookies
anymore. Shout out to Mike's wife.
I asked for this cookie with white chocolate chips. I did not know she's going to put salt on the chip to balance the sweetness.
Yes. Come on, Ruth.
What a professional, folks. Shout out to Ruth. She does this. This is why I don't make cookies anymore. I stay in my lane. I did cookies. They're not this good. Shout out to Ruth. She does her thing. This is amazing. Amazing. I don't even eat sweets, folks. I don't eat sweets. Bernie, everybody know. I don't eat sweets, but I'm how they say in the country, I'm fitting to eat about 3 more of these.
I think it's a good segue to the final pour of the night.
Yeah,
don't get no more.
Before we
I'll bring your dish back.
The final segment. Once again, folks.
Good Lord.
This Friday, the 26th. Come on by, chat.
This is better than them all.
Mr. Drew Thorne founder, CEO, owner of Silverthorne Reserve Whiskey out of Baltimore, Maryland, making 10-year-old blended bourbons and rye to 13-year-old single barrels. Will be in the house. It's going to be an amazing time. Check him out. Enjoy his whiskeys. This is a second batch of whiskeys that he's releasing this year. Literally, his first drop like late February, early March. First 3 expressions. His next 3 expressions just dropped recently. So like every quarter, he's dropping like another trio. So super, super small batch, doing extremely well selling through. Amazing whiskeys, 10+ years. And for the price points, they are absolutely stunning. But get to know him, learn the method behind the madness for his creations. He was with Sagamore Distillery. Of course, that was Kevin Plank's distillery that Kevin opened, I guess, about 10+ years ago at this point, 10, 12, 15 years ago. And Drew moved on from that brand to his own brand, Silverthorne Reserve. It is making amazing small production whiskeys. It's a local bottling right out of Baltimore, Maryland. Excuse me, folks. These cookies are so good. So come on by this Friday, June 26th, 5 to 8.
That cookie just burned my palate up. That cookie's so good. I had to learn how to drink whiskey and smoke cigars.
Where'd you learn that at?
Black Draft. But the sweetness in that cookie, folks, it does go well together. But it doesn't go well together when you're going through a whiskey flight.
I think it will segue well into our last one.
No, it pairs. No, hold on. We got a show to do, bro.
Sure.
You didn't even ask for these cookies. These were a Zoe. I asked for this.
Sometimes we just happen to
share when we don't want to.
In the right place at the right time.
Being in the right place at the right time.
Let's pour this out.
Let's go. So, folks, of course, Burnie did not take a picture the week before of this barrel. But
we got the brown bottle special.
This thing come in small package.
This is the Bros. Burnie calls this the Zoe project, but this is the Brothers project. And this is Clyde Mays, Johnny Drum. That would start out as a 101 proof, folks. So what some people don't know, when you put certain whiskeys in a bottle, in a barrel, proof can elevate. Proof can mellow down. We put this in at about 101. We put a sample in the hydrometer and we tried it, and it's about 118 proof. So the oak in this barrel, shot the proof point up between the whiskey breathing in and out of the oak and the sugars, because I did soak this in maple syrup before we filled it, maple syrup water before we filled it. So the proof went up 17 proof points. This is a 6-month project. We started this in January. Mr. Eric Anders, shout out. I always want to say Sanders, but Eric Anders, shout out. He's not here today. He's with his lovely wife, being a family man. We are going to save your bottle. And here we are, folks. The Brothers Project, 2 bourbons, blended, aged, and we just took it out. And this is the next project here. This is a blend, a bigger blend with 5 whiskeys.
Yeah, so as you all see that little mini barrel up on the shelf, and it looks like, you you come in, it's always dripping a little bit of that honey.
This is
that maple, like French, that little syrup sweetness.
This is my thing.
It's what I get. That barrel is alive, folks. So super happy to be enjoying this.
I'm getting like some super French.
Are so good.
Super French.
Super French. She's super French. Okay. We.
Oh, man, if I knew that,
boy. Oh, he knows about, I don't know, 5, 6 languages. Well, 3. Okay. Well, also signing.
Mike, when we bottled this, 2 days before we bottled this, it did not taste like
No,
this.
I'm getting like a weird. I'm gonna say this combination, not to weird people out. This is what I'm tasting. I'm tasting a mix of bubblegum and barbecue. There's like
mint bubblegum.
No, like
I like that you said barbecue, a
Bubblicious,
little bit of that mesquite.
like Bubblicious bubblegum, and like the smoky mesquite.
Yeah. Man,
like shout out to your boy.
Perfectly. Point with that.
Yeah.
Come on, Mike.
I developed my palate here at Chance.
Come on now.
Bubblegum
barbecue.
Why does this taste so much different between
this?
like we tasted this,
So,
which the notes you gave, it did not taste nothing like that before we bought it.
And even when I tried it,
It didn't taste like this.
none of it. Yeah.
You know what, Mike? You can have my personalized bottle of this because you are a French guy. You take my bottle home.
Wait, how many bottles did this produce?
Oh, funny story. These are 375s.
Oh wow.
We put almost 7.5 fifths.
Okay, so
Between drinking and aging, girls,
okay,
we got 3/5, which is 375s.
Okay,
that's all that was.
So
I'm shaking it. I'm like, yo, it's gotta be more whiskey in here.
well,
we just about half.
Drink it like every
Like
other
half
week.
of
We drink it
right.
like every other week.
We got half of. We at least tap it up once a month.
But we did have enough to start.
But we only extracted no
Not
more than
much.
100 mLs.
Not even
75
that.
mLs,
I don't know about that.
75 mLs
But look,
per month.
but we had enough to start a new program within the barrel.
Okay,
So we have 3.375s with 3
at
different.
least it's 6 375s.
So no, we have 3.75s with 3 different types of oaks in them,
Okay.
aging up there.
Oh, okay.
So we are extending this barrel to 3
yeah.
3.75s, and we have 3 that are regular. So I will happily present you with my bottle. Burnie has a bottle. Mr. Anders have a bottle, and you'll be taking my bottle. While we are aging 3 more bottles with Hungarian oak, which we might gotta check. That's aggressive. Medium toast and heavy toast.
So we take the Zoe barrel project and then extend it even more into,
You want to get those
once
3
again,
bottles?
a Zoe stave project, which is his
Behind black.
sweet spot, folks. The Zoe stave project is an amazing opportunity to
So we're going to keep the
finish
fun going
within various
with the heavy
staves.
toast.
And we want to wait a minute. What are we doing?
We're just showing what you're talking about.
Oh, okay.
Heavy toast, medium toast, and Mike's gonna love this. More Hungarian oak.
Yeah, spelling was off, but
It's a little off. That was after a long night of drinks. Sorry.
why won't you finish your cookie?
It's throwing my palate off
Really?
because it's so sweet. It's
That
taking
cookie went so well with.
it's taking the sweetness out of my bourbons. It's making it more oily.
I have to
No,
try
no.
with the 18,
No, there's no 18 nothing. It's 19. See, you
the
don't need no
1924.
cookies.
My bad. I need that cookie with the 1924.
All right, we're
It
doing ratings on
it
this?
opened up in my glass though. I got sweeter and the barbecue dialed back a little bit. Could be wrong, but go ahead.
I'm saying, are we doing ratings on this?
We have to rate it.
All right, it's Bernie then.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
French oaky.
folks, this is Alonzo's barrel project. We've been working on it. You all have heard of us taking little drams from the barrel. You've been in house. Zoe has been here talking about it for like 6 months. The idea was to finally harvest that barrel in 6 months. I was like, maybe 3-4 months. He
I
said,
wish we
no,
did 3 or 4.
6 months. I said, are
There
you
you go.
sure?
Make me look
He
back.
said, yeah, absolutely. I will say in May, at 5 months, that was longer than my 3 to 4. And that was shorter than your 6.
Yeah.
At that 5 month, oh my God, it was
So why you pull
so
out your
good.
big brother card and just say, let's do it now?
because you
Gotta
are the
make
captain
mistakes.
of the ship. It is called the Alonzo or the Zoe Barrel Project for a reason.
Well, we did it together. We did it together.
And I'm along for the ride.
Yeah.
Can I be along for the ride?
Pause.
I'm along for the ride. I have to pause that? I don't think I have to. Okay, maybe I do. Pause that. But, you know, it's a project. It's an experience.
That's treasure.
It's an experience.
No,
and I love kind of how it ended up in that this is showcasing probably a little bit more of that. What was it? Alabama?
The Clyde Mays,
The Clyde Mays, Alabama, right? So it's showing a little bit of that Rancio-esque reduced tawny like flavor profile right now. So if you're into tawny ports, aged sherries, aged Madeiras, that type of thing, and you want a little bit of that tawny, like sweet note to accompany cheeses or, you know, charcuterie, honeys, an array of nuts and so forth, like for an after dinner experience. This could be a fun alternative to that type of product.
And you're rated?
The overall drinking as a bourbon, an aged bourbon, you might find this to be kind of in a little bit more of that wild, organic, biodynamic, you know, realm. Sustainable orange wine.
Liberal.
Realm.
Somebody get shut down.
I'm gonna rate the Alonzo Barrel Project as it stands now
725.
a 7.
Ooh.
All right. Listen,
Folks, I go on the bottom shelf with the desk.
I mean 6.75 to 7 as it stands now, but for that, it's a project and this is all about experimenting. We learned so much during these last 6 months about it. And it gets maybe a
tick higher,
quarter point to a full point
like
more.
Like a month ago, month and a half ago.
Some may say 6. Some may say 6.5. He just dropped it even lower. I'm saying 7.
Folks, in the show, we're not rating this.
listen.
I'm just gonna pour it out as soon as the show is over.
No, listen. I think
For a French old guy.
I think Burnie is a little too harsh here. I'll say a couple of things on it. One, I love that it was a journey. Like so many of these, I mean, you come in with these all the time. We got a couple still.
No, we ain't gonna talk about those.
that smell like straight like
Christmas trees.
like fabuloso. It smells like pine salt, you know.
It's like fabuloso.
It smells like floor cleaner. This is not that. Like, do I agree? Did we miss the window of taking it off? Absolutely.
We did.
Do I think that it's bad because of it? No. Like, I think it's just a little bit more oaky. There's some nice complexities to it, some unique complexities to it. I think about like how talking about Old Forester, they have like the King Ranch series that's made from mesquite wood. Wild Turkey, was it Long Branch? Is mesquite wood?
Yeah.
So there's definitely a market for that.
I love that Mike is so loving. You're so mean.
Like Jimmy Red.
Yeah.
And so forth. That goes.
First of all, I do not want to be putting that here.
I'm going 7.5. This is
wow.
That's right.
This is a unique project. 7.5.
7.5.
Wow. He talking about me. Kick him out.
Nice.
Kick him out.
Nice.
Unique project.
No, he's probably gonna go 8.
What'd I get?
He's probably gonna go 9.
Come on, Jeff. Jeff, what'd I get, Jeff? Keep it real. 7? Keeping it real? Okay. Well, I'm just telling you,
John,
folks.
since we over there, John.
You know what?
When you start like,
Oh, you didn't taste it? Oh, okay. All right. Well, we gotta come on back over to.
I may have tasted just the cookies. The cookies.
All right. Well, Zoe, it's on you, man.
well, I gotta keep it real with American folks. This is probably the best bourbon I ever tasted in my life. And I think this is since the 8.5, folks. I think
Whoa!
No. Folks,
Hey,
folks, I'm gonna be honest with you.
is that what we're doing?
No, I'm not.
We're doing 8.5.
I'm not gonna say that. Folks,
Nice.
this was a good journey.
With it.
This was a good journey. We enjoyed it. I think we did miss our window. I think if you asked me in May, this could have been a 7.5 in May.
Okay.
I think because we missed our window, we got a little over oak for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to say, and I think this is kind of in Mike's realm because he likes French oak. I think this does showcase French oak, even though we weren't going there.
It's oaky.
It's really oaky. I think now I really have to be honest with myself. I'm truthful. I'm gonna go 6.75. Honestly. But if you would have asked me in May, I would have been probably 7.5.
Now, a couple questions.
Literally.
A couple questions before we go to the recap.
Now I'm scared.
What did you do when you poured it out of the barrel?
Straight in.
You didn't shake it up. You didn't. Okay, so that's what I think you could have done differently. I'm wondering which one was the first pour, then the second pour, then the third pour. Because
this had to be last.
Because again, think about an actual distillery when they're dumping those barrels.
They just dump it.
No, they don't. They roll it around. Think about
it. Shakes up.
It moves.
So get the other two.
It agitates.
So get the other two. Damn, dude.
All right.
Okay. And that's a good point that it agitates.
Mike is saving me.
Yes,
even just
Bernie doesn't like
it's
me.
been settling.
But even just the dumping process into a separate tank where they will go through a level of filtration and racking and so forth. So there is.
Oh, I didn't filter it. It's unfiltered.
Exactly.
I should have froze it.
No, we don't want to do non-chill filter, but think about it. Like think about when you get to an an unfinished or not unfinished, an unfiltered whiskey. Like I just finished. I just finished one of my bottles of Chat's single barrel.
From Lost?
The Lost, yeah.
Okay.
And it has some sediment on the bottom.
But this one does not. This one smells really good.
I'm telling you, you just didn't move it around. I know what I'm talking about here.
Oh, that tastes day and night different. I'm not lying.
Better.
That tastes day and night different.
Better. I think this is an absolute 7 now, where I think I was giving a little grace before. Absolute 7.
So I still get the French.
It's oaked. It's oaked, but it's not.
It's sweeter.
Not as funky.
Not as dry and funky. This tastes a lot better to me. All right, folks, we already rated this. We're going to keep the show going. We ain't going to hold you. We love to see you next Wednesday. We don't want to dry you out and bore you out. Hey, family first, shout out to my boy Ty, Protect and Preserve.
Ivory Jewel.
Preserve.
3.
He's a coach. He's a coach also. He gives back to the community, donates his time. Has wonderful kids that are developing. We might see them on TV in the next 10, 20 years, 15 years, sorry.
Miss Leo J.
Shout out to Puerto Rican
Power Girl. Oh, what's happening?
Yes.
What's happening? Absolutely. Hey,
we had
a lot of notes we didn't talk about.
We have a little sneak peek for not sneak peek, but a little insight into next week. Next week we are starting our Chat's Whiskey Wednesday Infinity Barrel.
Ooh.
So we're gonna take a half ounce of every pour that we have on the lineup.
I have the jigger too.
Half ounce, and we're going to pour it into an Infinity Barrel, and we're going to wait till our end of the year celebration to break it open, and we're going to track it just like the other Infinity Barrels.
6 months. 6 months
worth
of a
this
blend.
This was way better.
Yeah.
That is going.
So you're going to be looking out for that.
We've already started a new barrel, folks. It's been two and a half months. It's been 2.5 months, and you hear that? I ain't get a frown about that bottle. But this is 5 whiskeys blended. Black Draft Double Oak, Sagamore Double Oak, Sagamore Cask Strength, bottle and a half of E.H. Taylor Small Batch.
Ooh, okay.
And my favorite, for some sweetness and roundness, we added.
Is that bottle 3?
That's bottle 3.
We added 3/4 of a half a gallon of Jim Beam honey sweet tea.
Wow.
This is drinking good, folks. Bernie has not tried this yet.
Can't wait to get a dram.
Me and Mike tried it today.
So I will try it in a few minutes.
It's drinking so good. We are 2.5 months in. I don't want to over oak because I'm a little nervous. Yeah. So I'm figuring with 2.5, we'll give it 2 more months. I started on
by September.
April 9th.
All right.
By September.
I know what bottle you poured first. This was the first one you poured.
It's not.
This was the second. This was the third.
No.
That was the first.
Where's the last bottle you just poured? The bottle you just poured, that's the third bottle.
That's the third bottle?
Yeah.
That's the
one,
most
two,
sweet.
3.
It's the most sweet.
So I need to blend them all together and then redo it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, scientists.
Whoa, that last bottle's good.
I mean, in a way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
In a way, whiskey
that
is essentially chemistry.
That's deservedly a 7.25.
That last bottle's good.
Yeah.
It has a finish, some viscosity there.
Yeah, a little bit of smoke.
And this is 100. It's less smoky.
Okay, folks. Well, Alonzo's Barrel Project. We have to go
overall
back.
7.
We have to go back because we have to rate on all 3 bottles, right? So
blended average.
I would say that we rated the first bottle. We'll rate our favorite bottle next. And I will start here with me.
You gave a 7 to the first.
I got it 7 to the first bottle. And I said to some it might be something else. This bottle right here is deservedly a 7.25. Mike, what do you think?
Look, Mama, I made
whatever your favorite bottle was of that, is your rating staying at 7.5 or
I'm keeping it 7.5.
7.5. Okay.
I think the overall
and
project
Alonzo,
is worthy of 7.5.
Are you staying at 6.75?
The water changed it.
Maybe we need to proof this down. Maybe we need to proof this down a little bit.
I think the third bottle changed what I felt. Adding water to the third bottle, which is the best bottle, changed what I felt. I'm always the hardest critic of myself with everything. Even when I cook, when I bake, nobody can judge me harder than I judge myself, honestly. And with the third bottle being the best, dare myself to freeze it, try to filter it, and blend it. I think I'll get it. I'm going to go, because of the last bottle and the water pour, I'm going to go 7.
Okay. I think you're
7.
so harsh on yourself.
With every part of my life, I'm harsh on myself. Because 7 says, do more, learn more, try more, iron it out, make it better.
Okay.
If I sit here and say, oh, I'm a 7.5, and I feel like 6.75, I'm like, now I feel like I made it or I did something right. And I'm like, there's a lot of room to learn and there's some errors. So it's like, now I got to dig in. Message to myself, dig in. So now it's around the clock. What can I do? What can I do? What can I do? So first I'm going to freeze it. I'm going to chill filter it. And then I'm going to come back.
You don't need a chill filter.
Definitely do.
No.
I think could be some impurities. Nope. I think there could be.
Leave it. Leave it as is.
But reblend it though. Because went 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I would reblend that.
So the last bottle that you grabbed was probably the first bottle I did.
The first bottle that you poured.
You think the first bottle was? You think the first bottle we drank is the first bottle I did?
You're the third bottle you poured
was the first bottle.
That's my take.
Yeah,
because this is the sweetest.
But it drains from the bottom. Bourbons don't drain from the top; they drain from the bottom.
Correct, but I'm saying the first bottle that you poured.
This is the first bottle.
Okay, that's the first one you poured,
and that's the one we like the least because that's the bottle that's set on the bottom.
Again, yeah, exactly. I think the sentiment was there.
So we got to
read. We really have no idea.
No, we do know. We do know.
Folks, Alonzo's Barrel Project.
Look at the sentiment.
Blended straight bourbons.
Right.
This was a combination of
second bottle.
The Johnny Drum 101.
Third bottle.
No, Old Bardstown 101.
Yeah.
Old Bardstown 101 like 3.5 bottles of Old Barstown 101.
And Johnny Drum.
And another, Old Barstown 101.
No.
And then
Johnny
Alabama.
Drum and Alabama.
Oh, it's Johnny Drum. I'm so sorry. That's what I was getting wrong.
Look at all that.
Okay.
You're right.
3.5 bottles of
These don't have
Johnny
none.
Drum 101 and 3.5 bottles of who was Alabama?
Clyde Mays.
Clyde Mays. There you go.
I don't see
100 or 101. That was 100. 100 proof. Aged for 6 months for Joe's Barrel Project in barrel. Good stuff.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Probably a little past its prime, and we should have taken it out of the barrel. I think early May was the sweet spot. But we're talking about 118 proof.
And
Mike gives it a 7.5, Alonzo a 7, and I give it a 7.25.
Oh, that opened up, bro.
And that wraps up
I'm comparing me to
our
Penelope Omega right now.
Whiskey Wednesday for this June 24th, 2026.
French oak.
Good
Penelope
times,
Omega.
folks. Thank you so very much for everybody who joined us. Thanks to John, thanks to Jeff coming in and enjoying Whiskey Wednesday alongside us. And to Mike and Alonzo, I appreciate you always for showing up for Whiskey Wednesday on a weekly basis and offering your insight, your skill set, your palate, and your creativity with Alonzo's Barrel Project, and even Mike's wife, Mrs. Mosen, for bringing by some cookies that are absolutely delightful. Can't wait to have another.
Hey.
And to you, everyone, we'll end it with a cookie. Cheers with a cookie.
No, you good.
Okay, I'll cheers with you.
I don't.
Boom. So good, folks. We're gonna see you on Friday.
I requested these.
Friday for a phenomenal meet and greet with Drew Thorne of Silverthorne Reserve from 5 to 8 p.m. It's going to be an epic tasting. And then we're going to have an epic wine tasting on Saturday, the 27th. And you better be here, folks. It's going to be a great time. So we're going to see you definitely
in 7 days.
In 7 days, if not
Which
before.
will be July 1st.
Here at Chats.
July 1st.
For the last Whiskey Wednesday of the month of June.
4th of July tasting.
Oh my gosh. Indeed. I think I see a loss right there. I'll keep a bottle
I had cupcakes.
To showcase.
Yeah,
but
cupcakes.
Happy birthday to America. Very soon coming up. And we'll see you soon, folks. Enjoy your Wednesday.
That for you.
Cheers, everybody.
Can you hand me that for you, sir?